Hello guys, and welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to be explaining how to create a campaign using RSS feeds via WP Automatic, basically to post content into your website. This plugin is great basically because you can post you can publish the entire post, and it will grab including images, articles, videos, and anything basically is in that post. So what we do is we first basically go and click on create new campaign. Once it goes here, you can name this particular campaign whatever you want. So example, if you're searching for a game review, just type in game review. Sorry. Okay. Then second thing is from a drop-down menu, basically choose feeds. Once you are into the feeds, you can just scroll this basically to how many posts you want. And as you can see yourself, basically when I'm scrolling this, the numbers change in here, just to show you that how many basic articles you have chosen. This way, if you want to go to maximum, then basically you can just drag it till the end. Second thing I do is just rotate feeds, because I'm gonna add multiple feeds, and then I'm just gonna post full content from summary feeds. This is what we want basically. So rotation, and we want the content from summary feeds as well. Now this is very important, and you need to choose this basically. Skip post with no content. Basically, sometimes you got a post that is got a title and very few maybe an article, and you don't want that. You basically want a full article. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select that. Second option is skip post without images. If you don't want postage, if you want a post or article which is published and it hasn't got one image, basically with images it's much better, because it's attract user basically to read more, and it tells user that what kind of post it is. So basically I'm gonna select that because I don't want any content which hasn't got any post or something. So what the plugin does, it goes directly to sources, and then when it starts grabbing content, if there is no image, it won't grab that content. If it is, then basically it's gonna go in and take that content. So in here is basically, if you don't want to use the ads through this plugin, then what I do is I just remove that, and then I also remove that because I don't want ads. I use another plugin basically to install ads in a better place instead of just using this particular plugin. And then what I do is I also remove the source. This is the source link. Example, if a website if the content you're grabbing from, you want to give to the source, you want to give credit, then basically you can leave this particular code. If you don't want to give credit, you just want to leave to your website, then basically you can remove that. So just click, just select and then delete. So you just want the content, whatever is like videos, images, the full content, but you don't want to give credit to the source where you're getting content from. And then you deselect that, you just leave this part. Now then you choose a category. Basically, like if it's a game review, you choose category. I haven't created any for this demonstration. I'm just going to choose a example blog category, so I'm going to choose the one in there. However, if you are into the game, you choose the right category, like a game category. Categories, to create them, it's easy. Just go there, categories, and then you can create categories. Like games, music, movies, and so on and on and on. You can create as many as you want, and then once you click on create new campaign with the WP Automatic, basically the categories will show up here, so then you can select them based on your keyword. Another thing I do is strip original links from the post. That's what I want, because sometimes if you realize when you one articles you got keywords, and those keywords basically they are linked to third-party websites. So by selecting that, it's going to remove that automatically. So then the visitors will stay in your website instead of clicking the link and going to another source. So you can even do that. Now set first image video. This is what we want basically. We want to set that as a future image. It's very important. Basically, sometimes when you go to the main website, if you don't select that one, the images won't show on the main website, which is not good. It will just show like empty space or just a content without image. So you want the website to look, better basically. So you need to select that. And then strip first image from a content after setting as a future image. This is very important as well to select. We want to download images to my server. The reason we want to download to my server is that when a plugin grabs content from other sources, if that website is down for whatever reason, then basically images may not show in your website. So what we want is we want to download even images into our server. In that case, even if other sources or other websites are down when we grab the content from, basically this still gonna the images will still show on our website because we already have downloaded those images into our server. So this is better, it must be chosen basically. I choose that, and basically we can come up on the right hand side just up here, and it says how often do you want this plugin to post content. I sort of choose every so hours, and then you can just change here to example every 25 hours. Do not try, I mean, I've seen some that they ask me to at Fiverr, basically they ask me to post content more often, and it's not good to post content more often, uh, basically because you don't want search engines to ban your website too often to post. They know that some automated basically plugin is posting, so that way if you do something like every 25 or 35 hours, then it's better basically. Now, how to grab RSS feed? Basically it's easy. Just open your browser, and then let's say I want a game review. So what you do is just type in game reviews and then blogs. We wanted blogs because blogs, they have RSS feeds. Some sites which are built in other platform than WordPress, basically they also have RSS feeds, but most of them they don't basically. So I'm just gonna do that. So now here we have example, and what we're gonna do is just we're gonna right click on a first one, and we're gonna go example to the second one, and we're gonna go to the third one, and so on. So if it's a website with .com, .net, .org, and so on, but it's not blogspot or blogger.com, then basically like this one here, see, it needs a special URL after this. So I have copied one of them, and I'm just gonna go and show you now. So I just type in URL just to search for that. Okay, so must be not that one. Sorry, yeah, it's this one here. So basically in every blogger like blogger.com, it goes this particular URL after the name of the URL itself. Example, feed.post / again default. So example, we copy that. If you come to blogger, type in / and then just paste basically feed / post / default, and it goes automatically to RSS feeds. There you go. So this is the feeds basically. Okay, so we got all the feeds. Now what you do is just copy this link, right? Come up to the campaign and then just paste the campaign. You go on to the second time. Since we have blogs with most of them basically built in WordPress, this is much easier. So just / and then RSS. It should be a small letter on RSS, not capital letters. Otherwise, it's not going to find anything. So let's just go and hit enter, and we go another RSS feeds. So this is the RSS feeds we have. Now just copy that URL and then paste here, and then go on again in a third website, and we do the same thing basically. We just want to go and grab RSS feeds. Sometimes as you can see, either they are hiding these RSS feeds or basically you don't see them. However, just search around for the RSS basically a button, or it should be a link or something around. If no, then basically just choose another website. Right, example, I go there. I mean, there's so many basically, so it depends on what you're looking for. There are so many of them, so I'm just gonna go there. So what I do is just do that, and then again, right, and then here again, like that. basically till I do that, each of them. So then you grab RSS feed, okay, and there, this one, if it hasn't got, again, go and search, see if it's got any RSS feed button somewhere. Most times it has, sometimes it doesn't, so then you just leave it. Like this one, grab the RSS feed example it's got. Since it hasn't got content, sometimes they haven't probably set up the site properly, so it won't show up. Just close it down, and here we are. So basically you got a choice on so many websites to go, on page 2 and grab more, page 3 and grab more. So you have enough content for your niche basically. Then what you do is just, you can choose a lot of things in here. You can save as a draft, or you can do pending review, so you want to review that, or you can publish it. You can click on publish directly. So if I publish example now, if you want to test it, if this one works, and I'm just going to test it now, so I'm going to click on example just once. This campaign is now active and is going to go and publish content every 25 hours itself. And as you can see, there you go, basically just publish new one. So we're going to just view now, and this is what it is. As you can see, this is the content example, and it's got the post, and then here is the images, and then another image, and so on, basically the full article. And then if you want to publish more, you just select this a couple of times and then it will publish more content. However, if you want to just leave it, then basically this campaign is active and we can just view it here. Example, this is the game review, this is the campaign, and is active. So far it's published 2 posts. It tells you out of 100,000 posts. If you want to create a new campaign, you can go and just click a new campaign. A new campaign, it could be about something else. It doesn't have to be game review. You can choose something else. So it's all depend on what type of website you have, what niche is, and the content you're looking for your website. And then just keep creating campaigns basically and do that. Is it going to crash? No. As far as, you can create probably, based on my experience, about 10 campaigns at the time. Just don't do it in the same time. Example, a first campaign you want to publish every 25 hours. Second campaign should be like every 27 hours, 28 hours. Do not try like each of them in 25 hours, because if 10 of them they go and grab content, basically all campaigns they are active, sometimes it may crash your website. You don't want that. You just want something like, if a first campaign goes like now, after 2 hours or 3 hours, second campaign will go and grab a content, the third campaign will go and grab content, and is best way basically that way to do it. Thanks for watching this video basically, and any comments you have, any question you have, basically you can ask below. You also got the links if you want a website design. You got the link below as well, this video. I can create a very cheap website. You can contact me either in Fiverr or through my website. You go there, basically my email, my Facebook, and everything else. If you want to chat with me, if you want to ask question, you're welcome to. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day all.